There was some interesting analysis by Axios about the 50 most followed accounts on each social media platform. So basically, it showed Instagram, we'll put it up, that Instagram is where celebrities were the biggest, Cristiano Ronaldo, Ariana Grande. And TikTok is the place that they became their own stars. TikTok dancers, lip syncers were the biggest. And on YouTube, it was a bit more mixed and more international. US, India, South Korea, Russia, with music and entertainment as focuses. Facebook had more corporations, like Samsung was up there, and celebrities similar to Instagram. So Moshe, you had posted this on your Instagram. What were your kind of thoughts about that?
Well, I just found it really interesting because what it really reinforced, number one, is that TikTok is this place where you can come out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
You have no following. The five most followed accounts on TikTok were created, like basically they created their own celebrities. Charlie D'Amelio, Addison Rae, folks like that. Zach King was getting a following with his magic tricks on YouTube, but really blew up on TikTok.
Yeah,
So it's interesting to see. Yeah.
TikTok wins the award for the people that I had no idea who they were.
You had no idea who they were, and they built a huge following. Some of that off of the music, but some of that just kind of a place that really we were talking about democratized social media. Really, you have a chance to be number one on TikTok, and last month no one's ever heard of you, and I think that was
Mm-hmm.
pretty incredible. The lesson on Instagram is it really reinforces people who you already knew were popular, whether it's the folks you mentioned, the soccer stars Ronaldo and Messi, Kylie, two of the Kardashians, Kylie Jenner and Kim Kardashian make the top 10. You got Ariana Grande and Selena Gomez, Bieber, Beyonce, etc. That's like showcasing your lifestyle and some behind the scenes content for those celebrities. Mr. Bean, number 4 in Facebook, a fictional character with 129 million followers. Facebook is kind of a random mix of both major companies and brands, and so that was interesting. And then YouTube, so international. Number 1 is an Indian music video page in the world. Another Indian video page is number 4, PewDiePie, WWE. So that was interesting. I mean, we've heard a lot about YouTube creators, but in terms of the biggest brands, those are still a place where brands can make it. Though interestingly, companies and organizations are so focused on social media presence, but what really runs across all of them, minus I think Samsung being a top 10 at Facebook, God knows how they got that, is that it's all individuals, right? It's all individual influencers. And so when you're a big brand, you can focus on building your brand identity on these platforms, but ultimately you're going to need to leverage these individuals to get across your message.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that brings up like a big like trend that I do think is part of crypto. It actually works in, which is like the shift from institutions to individuals. And you're seeing that across all the platforms. You think about all these different platforms really started with very different use cases, and they've sort of converged into like about being about individuals, right? And like the trends that take off on TikTok are tied to individuals, and most of these powerful platforms are built around that. So I think when people are talking about the creator economy and getting excited about it, or even like Web3 and any of that stuff, it's about how do you, because we see like people have lost faith in like institutions, whether it's brands or government, but they inherently trust individuals more. So I think it leaves like both publishers and then marketers in an interesting position, because they have to sort of play catch up to this trend.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't leave out Twitter, by the way, a place that all of us go to for news and headlines. And that was the one place where if you're not a traditional celebrity, but you're a political leader or thought leader, you have a chance. The most followed person on Twitter, Barack Obama.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
He
interesting.
he follows me. I don't mean to brag.
Does he?
Yeah, because back in 2008, the early Twitter crowd, when he got on, he like followed all these people, and so he still follows me.
Wow.
He follows tons of people. I'm not saying it like it's some special thing. It's
Well,
just a
hold on
matter
one
of,
second.
I've
Oh,
wasted
hold
a
on.
lot of
All
time
right, so
on
he has
Twitter over
so
the
he has
years.
130 million followers. Obama follows 588,000 people,
All right,
about the
Oh, okay.
population of Baltimore.
that's what I'm saying. But Moshe, let's put this against the population of the United States or the world.
Yes, no. I'm choosing
Because
a
Barack
specific
Obama
metric.
is president of the world.
Yes, 588,000 out of 6 billion is impressive. I agree with that.
That's my top social media connection. My second one is Omarosa, the one from The Apprentice, who then went into the White House.
Oh, yeah.
She and I are connected on LinkedIn. I don't know why. I think she thought she confused me with someone else.
Has she given you one of those referrals you get on LinkedIn? Like endorsed for production.
I mean, I accepted the connection because I don't know how things are going to pan out. It might be useful.
Alex, what do you make when you look at the list and kind of how each of those social media platforms has evolved?
Well, it was interesting how YouTube was like it's also multi-language. Like, is TikTok somehow did I guess you don't even need language, right? It's half text. It's more
music
and different things.
There is a different variation of it in China. Obviously, it's developed by ByteDance or owned by ByteDance, and obviously we went through that whole issue during the latter year of the Trump administration there. But I mean, it is very international, right? But music, you could say, is an international language, and you don't necessarily need in a lot of those videos. And this speaks to, I think, some of the stuff you see on kind of Instagram Reels as well. You don't necessarily need to know the language or know anything about the creator or where they are to enjoy or be delighted in tech parlance by the images and video.
Yeah, and they also Facebook. It seemed, I guess, it sort of made me think like a lot of big companies spent a lot of money to get likes on Facebook in the beginning, and they're still big. Like, so you had Samsung, you had like CGTN, the Chinese news organization, like up there. Thanks for tuning in. If you like our videos and want to support the channel, please like and subscribe. You can also subscribe to our Substack newsletter for exclusive updates and find the audio version wherever you podcast. Thanks for watching.